Right guys, now I'll show you how to create a basic record. Go across to the left hand panel and hit the plus beside records. Go up and select the paddock or paddocks that you want to create the record on. In this case we will select the cabbage tree and also Tracy's. We go to tags now to select the tags that are related to the record that we're going to create. This record we are drilling the rape today, and we've also had some fertilizer go on there, so it's a fertilizer input. Just click to the side and the tag box will go away. We write in the record content box what we've done. So we put on 1000 kgs of lime and 150 kgs of DAP, and the fert cost for that was $198 per hectare. We also roller drilled the rape at 6 kgs per hectare. We can select the date this was done by going into the date selector up here, and I actually did this a couple of days ago, so we'll click back on there. Now we can select a file. So this could be many different types of file, but today we've got a photo of the tractor drilling. But it could be the fert docket from the truck, it could be the recommendation from your agronomist or your fert company, whatever type of attachment that you want to load. If you're on your phone while you're creating this record, you just select file and take the photo from your phone while you're making the record. Really nice and simple. So once we've put everything we need inside this record, we create the record by clicking the button in the bottom right hand corner. It tells us that our record's been successfully saved. If we go back to records on the left hand side and click the word records, here is our record. It's the last record that we'd made. It sits in our timeline at the top. It tells us that we've used the tag fert input and rape and the paddocks, cabbage tree and Tracy's. If we click map here on the record box, it shows us where this record was taken. If we wanted to dive into the records a little bit and maybe see what other rape records we have got, we just simply go to our tag box and we click on the word rape. The last record, of course, was the one we've just created, and the last time that we sowed rape was back in December 2013 on the tank paddock. And before that was 2011. So that's the full history. If for some reason we haven't created this record correctly and it was actually 4 kilos of rape that we'd used, we can simply edit the record by going back to the 3 dots in the top right hand corner and clicking, and hit edit and changing the record. And resaving. Righto guys, let's go through how to create an animal health record. So same thing again, go across the plus beside records and click. Now go up to tags and select the mob that we have just treated, and we'll say that we have brought in the hoggets and given them a 5 and 1. So click hoggets and also go down and click add tag sheep treatments. And we've counted the hoggets today, so we will put in add tag stock tallies. We can go up and select the paddock that we shifted them to after we've been to the yards. So we'll say that we've put them into Darwin's. Go down to our content box here and we write in what we've done. So we brought in the hoggets, and please remember, if you're on your phone in the yards doing this, you don't necessarily need to write this in. You can use the talk button here and press that on your phone and just shout in the record. So we brought in the hoggets and gave them a 5 and 1 mil. Okay, if we're on our phone, we select file and we take the photo of the 5 and 1 container. We've got this saved on our computer here, so we'll click that and open. Now this adds the batch and expiry date here for us, plus the product that we've used. We don't have to write in that little book. Okay. We also counted those hoggets today, and that's why we clicked the tally tag there before. So the tally was 563. And we click record. Now if we go back to records, this is the last record we created, and like before I showed you what else have the hoggets had this year in the way of stock treatments. We go into tags and we go into hoggets, and then we go down to our sheep treatments here, and that'll give you the full timeline of what's been happening to the hoggets. So of course the top record is one we've just made, and previous that, back on the 9th of June, they'd had their first 5 and 1 there. Okay, and then they'd had their Campo Toxo and a 5 and 1 back in April. Then they'd had a drench back in March. So that's the full timeline. Nice and simple.